Welcome back to Bustin' Rainbow Six Siege. Today we are looking at the reinforcements patch, which has added a lot into the game and it's also changed a lot. Here we go. The gun shield can be destroyed in just 2 pistol hits. So Blackbeard has taken a significant nerf in this patch, and it used to take 30 rounds from SMG to take out that shield at close range. It now only takes 2 rounds from a pistol, which is just unbelievable. So that is a massive nerf for Blackbeard, and that is confirmed. And now we have another nerf for Blackbeard. Meleeing Blackbeard's gun shield will result in his death. So it used to be that when you meleeed the gun shield, nothing would happen. Now it's an insta kill for Blackbeard. It will actually outright kill him, hitting him in the shield, which I'm not entirely sure if that's deliberate or not. It seems a bit unusual, and yeah, that shield is like quite far ahead of his actual body. So for instance, if you see him kind of creeping around a corner, you might be able to get in there and melee him before he can even see you, which is just insane, and it's a massive nerf for Blackbeard, and it's even faster than killing him with a shotgun at close range, so that is confirmed. Overhealing can save you from a claymore mine. So in most cases a claymore mine is an insta kill. However, if you overheal yourself, it will actually save you from being killed by a claymore. So if you're roaming and you think there maybe is a claymore out there, you could always overheal yourself as a kind of backup just in case you don't happen to see the claymore, even though they're pretty obvious. So that is confirmed. One impact grenade can destroy a castle barricade. So this is a very handy tactic if you need to, say, get back into an objective room. Instead of pulling down the castle, you can actually blow it up with an impact grenade, and it only requires 1 to take out a castle. So that is very useful, I think, and that is confirmed. Overhealing can save you from a headshot. So we've got me with a silenced pistol. On the other side of the room is Doc, and he's going to overheal himself, and I'm going to shoot him. And he dies. Now you can set up custom games with 200 odd health and you'd still insta die from a headshot, so that is busted no matter what. Impact nades can damage the gun shield. So an impact nade thrown at Blackbeard will hurt him, but they won't actually hurt the gun shield, which is rather odd, so that's busted. No damage taken. Lasers from a claymore mine will go through a damaged wall. So this is an idea we had for hiding the claymore a bit more stealthily, which was to place it behind a damaged wall, and specifically in a way that only one of the lasers would actually come through the wall, that way making it far harder to see. And we found out that it is actually possible. So I picked this up and I repositioned it so that only one of the lasers will actually go through the wall. However, we did find a problem with this, which was that damage is done client side, which means Hawkmill here, there was a little bit more of the wall still surviving, so that laser wasn't actually going through on his client side, which meant it didn't actually detonate when he ran past it. Whereas Pyrites, he did see the same damage, so it did detonate when he went past it. So you may not be a perfect way of hiding the claymore, but that is confirmed. Having Montagn's deployable shield active will reduce damage from impact nades over normal shields. So for instance, we've got no shield here, he takes 47 damage from a direct hit from an impact grenade. Now we're going to have just the shield, that is 42 damage, so we reduced the damage by just 5, which is pretty disappointing for a shield operator. Now we're going to come in, and this time we've got the extendable shield, he takes 42 damage. So it's exactly the same as just having a normal shield out, which is a real pity. You'd think the extended shield would help to reduce damage. And then we can see there, normal shield again, 42 damage. So that is busted. The extended shield does not reduce damage from any explosive there. Standing behind a claymore will result in no damage to you. So we've got the enemy here just behind that claymore, and I'm going to set it off. And we can see that Twitch took no damage whatsoever, even though the floor below her got completely ripped up and damaged. You can see that she did not take any damage at all. So that is confirmed. Shooting a claymore will make it explode. So if you were to shoot a claymore, what will happen is it just disappears. Doesn't explode, unfortunately. So that is busted. You can switch between damaged gun shields. So we now have 2 shields on Blackbeard that he can switch between whenever he wants. So the way you do it is you take your current one off and then you place another one on. So you can see the UI in the bottom right shows us the 2 different shields. We can see one's partially damaged and one is full health. Now if that shield gets completely destroyed, then we can switch back to the partially destroyed one. So we're now using the partially damaged shield. It's a cool little system and it works, so that is confirmed. Jager's ADS will all fire at the same target if in range. So this is a myth revisit of episode 2 of Mythbusters that I did in December. Ubisoft has now come out to say this is actually a bug. And what will happen now is if I have a cluster of Jaegers and I throw a grenade at them, only one will actually shoot at it. So it means you can actually completely cluster up your Jaegers now, and it's probably going to change the way I place my Jaegers. So that is confirmed. If all Jaeger's ADS can fire at a target, the first one placed will get priority. So if, for instance, we have all these Jaegers down, and we're going to put them down one after the other, and we're going to put one closer to the wall than the others, you'll see that how it works is it goes from first place to last place. So it's going to fire from left to right. This means that if you're placing your ADS devices down, you may want to think about where that last one is going, because if that last one is the one you really want to survive last and actually be able to use last, then, you know, if it's maybe covering the corner you're actually in, you may want to put that one down last, and that way it'll be the last one to actually get used up. So that is confirmed. You can heal an enemy. So someone's bound to ask this, right? Here we have Doc and me as Blackbeard, and you can see I get healed up to 120 health. So you can heal your enemies. So obviously you don't want to heal your enemies, that would be a bad idea. But you know what, you can do it if you want, so that is confirmed. You can switch between both Twitch drones. So now Twitch has 2 drones that she can use, and she can switch between them, which is a great upgrade over normal drones. Normal drones, if you throw a second one out, your first drone will actually disappear to drone heaven. So this is great, so this is confirmed. EMP nades will destroy claymores. So we know that EMP grenades can take out a fuse cluster charge. What about a claymore? They do not affect the claymores at all, completely unaffected. So that is busted. A player's body can block claymore lasers. So this is one of those little attention to detail things that I think makes Rainbow Six Siege such a great game. As you can see, the body is physically interrupting those lasers, which means I can actually walk in there safely. If we watch, you'll see one laser come out after the other as he moves. That attention to detail is why I love Rainbow Six Siege. That is just brilliant. So that is confirmed. So guys, that is the myths from the reinforcement patch. A lot of things have changed in the game. That has been a dramatic change to the game. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe for more Mythbusters. Thanks very much for my supporters on Patreon, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.